The corner points are given already. You just have to substitute and give me the answer in chat, please. Let me expect or 17 people answer பண்றீங்க எனக்கு. தப்பா இருந்தா it is okay. Mohit, you're saying that is the point. Like the maximum value தான் I want. Mohit, yes. Sneha, yes. Kadir, okay. Aditya, Kavya, Lavanya, yes ma. I think most of you got it correct. Vikram correct. Charu, Shyam, yes ma. So you are going to just substitute, right? Ella substitute panna poringa. So maximum nala 0 0 might not be the answer at all. So 10 minus 2 8 were the first time. Next 20 minus 6. Then 60 minus 0 is 60. So this is the maximum value. So 6 comma 0 is your maximum point and this is your value. So they're asking the maximum of is, they've given you options, but I didn't give you options because we don't know how it will be. It can be a case study also, it can be there. So the answer is 60, the maximum of. This is 60, yes. Good to start with. So they're given you 2 lines. Yes, ma. Who else? Who else? Divya, okay. Vignesh, correct, pa. Artana, point is correct. Value is 60. Come on, konja faster. Yes. So they have given you all the points here. And the equation is given. X plus 2y is equal to 76. And this meeting point also they have given 44, 16. And this point is okay. So they're asking you, is it is equal to 5x plus 2y? Find the maximum value again. The equation of this line is 2x plus y is equal to 104. So in the point this point is 52, 0. Yes, 52, 0. So here kikla. Srihari, what is A point pa? How can I find out the coordinates of A?
Yes, ma'am.
How can I find the coordinates of A?
0, 2 divided by 76.
So I have to just substitute x is equal to 0 here. So I will get 2y is equal to 76 and y is equal to 38. So A would a point when it is 0, 38. Can substitute it here. Second point, I know it is 44, 16. And the other point is 52, 0. So you can give different names to this and you can find out where it is maximum. Mohit. Mohit, that option is not there in the answer, Mohit. So it means it's wrong. Aditya, in the answer, but is that the correct answer? I will check. Give me a minute. Take it. Aditya, correct. Yes, ma. Vikram, edo kutti mistake pannirukka, Vikram. Charu, yes, ma. Your answer is correct. Lavanya, correct. You have to substitute in the equation, Kana. So 5 into 0 plus 2 into y. Okay. So this is the maximum here. So it's at point A. Yes, ma. Yeah, Arthana, Bhavya. Bhavya, you didn't try the other one. Adanale you're taking 252. Illapa. Kana Janani, yes, ma. Divya, yes. All of you, did you understand this? Kana, இது புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? நமக்கு definite 1 mark pattern இது. Because they are now shifting the LPP to 3 marks. அதே மாதிரி sample paper, they are not at all following. I don't know whether you have realized that from your chemistry and physics. Did you realize it? Sample paper weightage மாதிரிலாம் அந்தந்த lessons அந்தலாம் nothing has come so far. Not for 10th. So I don't think so they are going to stick on to that. நான் அன்னைக்கே சொன்னேன் additional practice paperல வந்து instead of application of integrals was a 5 mark question. So we can't ignore any question. And even vector algebra could be a 5 mark question for us. There are tough questions in vector algebra also that we have to do. So similarly, LPP need not be a 5 mark for us. And if at all it is a 5 mark, there is a 1% chance that we can get a word problem also, because case study also they are asking from LPP. So all those additional questions we will be doing once, maybe towards the end, the last, we will be doing that. But as of now, these are some simple questions which they can ask as 1 markers for you. The corner points, how to, even if they don't give this B point, you should be able to find out, because you have 2 equations, you know how to solve them and find out the answer. Yes, so I am moving on. I don't know if you can do this without a graph sheet. So, but let's try. Just 2 questions. I just want to start today with a positive note. I want you to feel that, okay, LPP 5 marks, I will be definitely getting. Matrices, determinants 10 marks. So 15 marks, I am ready. Abdingra confidence you have to get on day 1. Maximize பண்ண சொல்றாங்க இது. You can do without a graph sheet itself. I don't think so you need a graph sheet, but if you have a graph, all the better. Take 2 minutes, quickly do this for me. XY greater than 0. So first is that x plus 5 na appo 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 vechikalam. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I hope you're doing along with me. So x plus y is less than 50. Now when x is 0, y is 50. And when y is 0, x is 50. Die. And as I had already told you, just mark less than or equal to. In the case, I don't think there is going to be a doubt, because, and similarly, you have x is equal to 10, which is going to be a line which is definitely parallel to your y-axis. So I have x is equal to 10. It is greater than, so again, I'm going to shade it to this side. Again, this is not final. Remember that, yes, 99% of the times, you will be able to get an area here properly. Now, the third line is, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 90 is here. When x is 30, y is 0. Somebody finished before me, yeah? Paper, I would have finished faster. The scale is still irritating. Yes, someone finished. Srihari finished. Srihari, are you right? No, you are not right. According to the answer key, you are not right. Think once again and see where you went wrong. So this is my 3x plus y is less than or equal to 90. Now, ideally, it looks like this is this area. But as I told you, we have to check once. So, என்ன பண்ணுவோம் 10, 20, 30, 40. இங்க ஒரு 10 na 20. So, choose one nice point. Let me take a point inside this region. So, let me give this name A. Very important step. Don't lose your 3 marks here. Aditya, உன்னோட answer correct ma. So, I have my A point as 20, 10. இப்ப check பண்ணுவோம் ஒரு வாட்டி. You check in all the equations and see if it is satisfying. X is greater than 10. Yes, first condition is automatically satisfied. To x plus y, 20 plus 10 is less than or equal to 50. Yes, second equation also satisfied. Now 3 into 20 plus 10 is less than or equal to 90. Yes, this is also satisfied. So we guessed that this is the right region and it is also the right region now. Now find out your corner points. But in the corner point, you should already know. So give names if you want. So you take your A, B, C, D, make a table. A point is 10, 0. B point is 10, 40. C point என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சிங்களா? C point, D point is easy. It is 30, 0. C point is the intersection. Graph correcta போட்டிருந்தீங்கன்னா, I think it is 20, 30. I'm not very sure. Let me check the answer here. ஆமாப்பா 20, 30. Sneha, yes ma. I did not get many answers. Come on. So corner points and Z value. Z is equal to 4x plus y சொல்லிரணும். So just substitute and find out your table. So 4 into 10, 40. 40 plus 40, 80. 80 plus 30. So this is your maximum value. The maximum value as 120, it occurs at 30, 0. So Mohit is correct and Janani, yes. Divya, yes. Lavanya, you made a mistake. Did you find out your mistake, Lavanya?
Yes, auntie.
X is greater than 10, Lama. Amrita, I think that was your doubt. Kana X is greater than sonna away from the origin da eppayume. Okay va. Na vandu see again, if you have a doubt, you can always take one point here. The 5 nu vechittu or 5, 10 neenga eduthu check panni paakalam. So 5, 10 edukumbodhu when you check, you will get your answer. But ideally, we know greater than na away from the origin. The problem will come only in questions where you have it passing through the origin. And the questions mattuna we will get struck because we will not know which above or below. But questions like this are very straightforward. சரியா அமிர்தா உனக்கு புரிஞ்சுச்சாமா அது? Yes sir. Yes ma. Doubt வந்தது அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலே immediately go back and check another point. வேற ஏதாவது region possibleான்னு check பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா இங்க கொஞ்சம் regions தான் possible. Either this side or this side. So அது உங்களுக்கு doubt வந்ததுன்னா clarify பண்ணிட்டு then you proceed for the answer. சரியா? So இது ஒரு 3 markல definite questions அப்படின்னா இது ஒரு definite question. Generally வந்து unbounded வந்து they will avoid asking you pa. Unbounded regions வந்து they will not ask you. But we can never have any hard and fast rule. இவங்க என்ன வேணா பண்ணுவாங்க CBSE ல இருந்து. LPP ஓகேவா? இருக்கா டவுட் எதுவும் இருக்கா LPP ல? நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन மூவ் பண்ணலாமா? Matrices, can we move ahead? So I will try to collect some questions from past papers which has some LPP questions. Adha எனக்கு நீட்டா போட்டுட்டு ஒரு வாட்டி அப்லோட் பண்ணுங்க, then I will know that you are done with it. So what I want to do is at the end of every session I want to make sure that okay, now we have finished 5 marks. I am okay that we have finished for 5 marks. இதுல ஒரே ஒரு trick மட்டும் தான் word problems, though they are deleted portion. Definitely 12.2 is not there for you in syllabus, it's given. So அதையும் மீறி if they ask a word problem, will you be able to do it correctly? Na konja case studies we have to do, because I don't think they can ask it as a 5-mark question then, but they can ask a case study from LPP. So in the area matto I will mark it. It's a HOTS. 5 set paper varumbodhu, one paper might have that question. We don't know. If you are unlucky that day, we might get that paper. Illana easier in the mari, they can just ask a question and you can easily do that question. So I will also mark that as not yet done. And we will do that question once we find time. As of now, we will prepare for a sure short questions from here. Sharia, next topic for me is matrices. So many matrices and determinants. I will mix the questions also as and when I get them. So matrices and determinants, majority of the questions are 1 mark for us. So for the 1 mark questions, the simple questions are there. Like, what is my simple question? I will not give you this NCERT question. You will do it very easily. Yes. ஜனனி சொல்லுமா.
ஆன்ட்டி நீங்க கேன்னு போட்டு மேட்ரிக்ஸ் எழுதிருக்கீங்க, அந்த கே வந்து கான்ஸ்டன்ட்டா?
கே வந்து ஒரு கான்ஸ்டன்ட்மா. அது வந்து இன்னொரு மேட்ரிக்ஸ். அது அவங்க கொடுத்திருக்கிறது ஒரு பி மேட்ரிக்ஸ்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. இது அப்ப நான் ரெண்டுத்தையும் ஈக்குவேட் பண்றேன். கொஞ்சம் டிஃபரெண்டான கொஸ்டின் பா. 2015 நான் சொன்னேன் இல்லையா, ரொம்ப ஒரு இரிட்டேட்டிங் பேப்பர் இது. பட் அதுல இந்த கொஸ்டின் கொஞ்சம் ஓகே. எஸ்மா, விக்ரம் அண்ட் ஆதித்யா, யுவர் ஆன்சர்ஸ் ஆர் கரெக்ட். இப்போ நான் இந்த மேட்ரிக்ஸை இஃப் ஐ மல்டிப்ளை இட் பை கே, then I get this matrix. But I already know that KA is this matrix. So I'm equating both of them. 0 is in the correct position. So no problem there. So 3K is equal to 4A. 2K is equal to minus 8. And minus 5K is equal to 5B. So from this I can say B is equal to minus K. K is equal to minus 4. So once I get these two values, I know that A is equal to 3K by 4. Which is 3 into minus 4 by 4. Cancel panna, A will be minus 3 and K will be minus 4. They did not ask you B, but B ketagana, B is equal to 4. Yes, Divya, yes, Kavya, correct. Kadir, okay. Sneha, yes. Lavanya, Mohit, yes. Surya, yes, ma. Good, ma. Good, nice. See, I chose the good chapters today, I think. A little relaxing. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. Okay, this was one kind of a tricky question. Same way, find the value of question. See, patterns are fixed pa. Just because it's board exam, it doesn't mean they will ask you questions all out of the world. Keka matanga, seriya. It is very, very simple. They will stick to the pattern. You have to understand the concept and do it correctly. Sometimes they will ask you same numbers also. They will not even change. We have seen this so many times. NCERT exemplar question, they will ask. Even the answer we will know by heart. So that is a possibility. So we know that matrices, there are only very few concepts for us. You have a concept of a transpose, you have a symmetric and pseudo-symmetric matrix. In determinants, you have the inverse problem. So 5 mark they can ask you only that question because properties is gone now. Area of triangle, equation of a line, all these questions in determinants they can ask. So we know what they will ask, but how they will word the question is going to be different for you. So adukada we need practice. So this is second question is same way. You are going to equate it for me. இது ரொம்ப ஈஸி தான், பட் எனக்கு ரெண்டு ஒரு கொஞ்சம் கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு வரும். இந்த மாதிரி क्वेश्चन you can definitely expect in one of the 2 mark questions. ஏன்னா ஒரு 4 marks இருக்குல்ல, 2 marks. So there is nothing else. Theory we have to study. Remind me also on that. இது வந்து 3B பாது 36 இல்லைன்னு. Surya. What is 3, Surya? A or B? What are you saying there? Amrita, I think your answer is correct. A plus B கண்டுபிடிக்கிறியா? I said A and B. Okay. Okay டா. இல்லையா, from this equation itself, rearranging itself will give you this. But இங்க எப்பயுமே ஒண்ணே ஒண்ணு செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. I've seen this once. They would have sometimes given some k into here. We might ignore it. அப்ப வந்து இந்த 8 இங்க 8 இருக்காது, 16 இருக்கும். அந்த மாதிரி சில possibilities are there. So don't think it's a very very easy question. Always it will be equal தான் கிடையாது. Sometimes they will give the k here. So wherever it is, just have that look alone proper or vati. So again I have my b க்கு வந்து a minus 8b is equal to minus 6. Yes ma. Yes ma. கண்ணா காதுல விழலடா எனக்கு. Hello. Yes ma.
What kind of calculation should we do?
Mohit, your voice was very feeble. Yes Mohit, now it's better.
Ma'am,
Yes Mohit, now I'm able to hear you.
ma'am, you said that for K will be next to one matrix. If that is there,
You have to
then what
multiply. It is like you have to figure out the k value directly. Like for example, here will be 16.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
then which means that this is 8. So k
Yes, ma'am.
value is half.
Yes, ma'am.
With only one value, you can equate and find out the value of k, and then the entire equation will change. It is half into 2a plus 2 is equal to a plus 4. The question will change. So that alone, 1 year they had asked this question. So
Ma'am,
otherwise,
it's A plus 1, ma'am.
இங்கப்பா இங்கயா a plus இல்லடா இங்கடா. This is a plus 4. Then I'm equating these two.
Okay, okay, that one. Okay, okay.
I'm just equating these two, so I'll get the same answer. Now this case a will be 1 illa.
Yes, ma'am.
So the entire equation will change for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 8b is equal to 8, b is equal to 1. Yes ma. So a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 1 is the right answer. I think most of you gave me the answer pa. Good pa. Not bad. So this is one pattern. The first pattern is this. The next very easy pattern is you have to solve and find out the matrix. Sorry, multiplication. Let's see if you have forgotten multiplication. So these are questions. The actual question would be, show that கேட்டுட்டா தப்பிச்சிட்டோம். a cube minus 4a square minus 3a plus 11i is equal to 0. I'm not going to ask you to prove this. This you can do in the worksheet which I'm going to give you. Just give me the value for a square pa. Just find out a square for me. Kadir, did you finish Kadir? Kadir correct. Suryaவும் correct pa. Nice, good. 9, 7, 5, 0, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1 வந்திருக்கு. நான் தப்பு பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதாதீங்க. 2 into 1, 2 plus 0. Minus 1. Yes. So 1, 4, 1. And this is 8, 9, 9. Because 2 and minus 2 will get cancelled off. Yes, ma. Vikram, Charu, okay. Lavanya and Mohit also, yes, ma. Okay, va. Idu manage panirvingala. I don't think we need any further revision on this, correct? All of you? Yes, pa. Any question of this, you have to prove this. Finally, if they ask you to prove as a 3-mark question, you have to prove this. Just substitute, find out. But they will not ask, I think. Mostly, they will not ask you this question. If we are lucky enough, instead of A inverse question, they can ask this as a big question. 5 mark matrices. Appo 5 mark, they can ask you to prove this question. But you have to find out A cube slowly, carefully, but somehow equate it to 0, which you can very well do, I think. So this, I think, is a okay question for you. Okay. Next is 4. So the symmetric and skew symmetric, that is, they will ask you questions. Your theory have a reading today. Kana inniki time you spend it for your matrices, determinants, and LPP. Go, take your textbook, read all the 1 mark points. About what is the type of the matrix they are asking. So symmetric matrix na, and we know the symmetric matrix. I have a A, B, C, X, Y, Z. How can I say it's a symmetric matrix? When this is also ABC, correct appa? This has to be Z. Is it symmetric now? Can I say it is symmetric? In the row, in the column, same. In the row, in the column, same mark. Then C is at R, C is at R. Did you understand what it is? In the Mari Kudutu, they will ask you whether it is symmetric or not. What is the condition? So in the condition, I should say when I X X should be equal to B. P should be equal to C. In the Madri questions they can ask you. So symmetric concept the row and the column should definitely be the same. So in that way, they can ask you a question where I have a 0, minus 5, 8 and 5, 0, 12 minus 8, minus 12, 0. So tomorrow, before the class, I will have a quiz for you on these 3 chapters. Mark Sorry, I want to test you. I will not take this lightly this time. I want to push you this time. I've been very lazy. Come on, come on. Tell me whether it is a symmetric matrix or not. What is the type of this matrix?
Skew symmetric.
Skew symmetric, because it is not exactly the same, but the numbers are the same. The sign is changing. At each place, you can see that the sign has changed. So is it a diagonal matrix? Is it a diagonal matrix, pa? Yes or no, va? Is it a diagonal matrix? It's not. How is it? No, kana. Ebdi pa? Diagonal matrix na, except the diagonal, all the other elements has to be 0. Definitions ella or vaati poi nalla padikka poringa. Seriya, diagonal matrix na and symmetric na and so orthogonal matrix ungalku irukkan theriyala. Orthogonal na, when A into A transpose, if you multiply these two, you have to get the identity matrix. Then it is called as, yes, Mavikram, yes. So these are some symmetric 1 mark questions. They can give you the matrix and ask you to identify. Identify pannita adu symmetric illaya. So give an example of a skew symmetric matrix. So Neela eludala. So give a matrix which is both symmetric and skew symmetric. Irka panamari example. This is from 2014 தான், ரொம்ப முன்னாடி. Can I say this? Yes, ma. Yeah, Sneha. It's a zero matrix. Correct, pa. Okay. If A is skew symmetric, find A and B. So yeah, let's hope again. 17 answers. This is an easy question. So A வந்து skew symmetric matrix they have given. இந்நேரம் வந்திருக்கணும். Come on, come on. I should have got 18 answers by now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, why 2? 2 minus 2 என்ன confusion? ஆனா A is equal to 2 ஆர்னா அது symmetric matrix ஆகும். So A has to be the opposite sign. நான் சொன்னேன் இல்லையா, A has to be minus 2. அதே மாதிரி B has to be, இங்க minus 3 இருக்கு. B has to be 3. So this should be the answer for this question. So the express as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric வந்து ரொம்ப வருஷம் ஆச்சுப்பா, அதை கேட்டதே இல்ல. So it is there in NCERT. அதை ஒரு give a reading to that question. சரியா? So matricesல predominantly possible questions அப்படின்னா இது எல்லாத்துல இருந்தும் ஒவ்வொரு question. Definitely theory questions we have to be thorough. Type of matrices you have to read the theory once. Symmetric, skew symmetricல ஒரு 1 mark we can expect like this. Equating and finding out we can expect. So 4 1 mark questions I'm expecting from matrices, and those 4 are going to be this, I think. So on the 4 questions now, you have to be thorough in your concepts there. So probably 6 marks will be for determinants, of which 5 mark is a 5 mark question, and there is 1 mark which they can ask as a, so what is minor, what is cofactor? In the kuti concepts you should know. Appo the formula for cofactor. இதெல்லாம் குட்டி notations pa. Aij அப்படினு சொன்னா அது element. Capital Aij ன்னு சொன்னா it is cofactor. These definitions are there in your book. இது கண்டிப்பா நீங்க படிக்கணும். இதுல இருந்தே நமக்கு ஒரு 2-3 marks we will get. So give a reading to that today itself so that you don't forget these concepts. So here, as I told you, first possible question, even in your 1 mark question is, they can ask you to find out the value of lambda. So if A is equal to, I have a 2 lambda minus 3, then I have 0, 2, 5 and 1, 1, 3. This is my determinant. A inverse exists if options are there, so you can give me the correct option. Basically, you have to solve for lambda here. Do you think so, Surya? I don't think so. Kadir, yes, ma. This is an exemplar question only. So இந்த மாதிரி வரும்போது you can take it to the other side. This is the condition. Lambda cannot be equal to minus 8 by 5. Yes, ma. So D, none of these is the answer for this question. So already an NCERT exemplar question. Not equal to 0 which you have to do this problem. But as recent as or formula matto idume properties we don't have, but they had asked this question in 2020 also. So the determinant of A is 3. Then what is the determinant of adjoint of A? It is generally 3 power n minus 1, or in this case, the 3 by 3 matrix nu kuduthirukanga question la, it's a 3 by 3 order kuduthirukanga, 3 by 3 matrix. So adjoint of A வந்து determinant of A power n minus 1. Determinant of A 3 power 2, which is 9 is the answer for this question. Either I thought it is out of syllabus, but this is asked in 2020. 2020 oda sample paper la this question was there. So you can remember it as a formula. Avladhan. You have to just இப்போ 3 by 3 na square பண்ணனும். Remember this.
Ma'am, like this, can you give another question?
I am just searching for that only. A square. No, only one is here. They same way they have asked you this. If A is a matrix of order 3 by 3, then modulus of 3A is equal to what? Determinant of 3 into A. 3 into A na enappa? Every row and column is multiplied. Every element is multiplied by 3. A is a 3 by 3 matrix. What is the determinant of 3A? This is a different formula. This is not the previous formula. In the formula, this is not this formula. This is for adjoint. This is for determinant itself. Because if you remember, when I say multiply this now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, multiplying every element by that value. So which means there is a property of determinant which says you can take this common outside. If every row has 3 now, you can take the 3 common outside. Appa inga irundhum 3 common, inga irundhum 3 common outside you can take. So the value of the determinant is going to be 3 into 3 into 3 into determinant of A. Same way, this is also a very tricky one wherein we don't know whether this is there or not for us. But this is an NCERT exemplar question. So certain properties, it is better to study it once. Why take a risk? Yes, ma. I will try to collect it. Where the books la kandipa the formulas la irukum. I will try to just make a small note of it. And maybe by one day, I need time also to prepare that notes for you. I'll give it to you. Okay, so this is regarding your properties mattum vechu. Okay, Surya, I got this question. Adjoint of Suryava Mohita therla yaar keeting ente?
Ma'am, Mohit, ma'am.
Yeah, Mohit. Find. Yeah, Mohit. It's a 3, order 3. Yes, ma. What's the answer? So previous question la A was given. You did a square, you got this. Now adjoint of A is given. You do a square root, you will get it as 8. Sneha, yes, ma. Mohit, did you understand this pa? Second and fourth la. Second question la, they had given you determinant value was given. You found out the adjoint A or the determinant.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is the opposite case. So this was
In
long
4,
back.
we need to do square root of which one, ma'am?
Square root of the given value, adjoint of A la.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So inverse is one question. They usually ask only as a 3-mark question. So, but anyway, let us not take a risk here. So find the equation of the line. Find equation of the line. Joining. Find the equation of the line, pa. Do you remember the formula? No. Equation is given as, I'll write the formula for you. XY 0.13 and 00 and 111 in the third column. Come on, come on. Formula solta. I think it's an easy question only for you. Y is equal to 3x. Yes, pa. I think most of you got it. Yeah, so you just have to expand it. X into 3 minus 0 minus y into 1 minus 0 is equal to plus 1 into 0 minus 0. Both are right. Yes, ma. Okay, so this is another model which they can ask you as a 1-mark question itself. So they can ask you to solve. Solve ஒரே ஒரு 2 and ஒரு 3 போடலாம். ஒரு 2 variable which is 2x plus y. Take your time slowly. Ax is equal to b. Remember 3 value la da vanda I said fraction will not come. In the questions la fraction might come. Not for this question I'm saying, in general I'm saying. So don't think that ma'am said only whole numbers will come. So determinant of A is 1, so no need to divide anything. Inverse கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு interchange பண்ணியாச்சு. There is same thing, no problem here. This becomes 1 and this becomes 3. It has to become negative sign. Kana inverse correcta பாருங்க. ரொம்ப easy இல்ல inverse. 2 and 2 will not change at all. They'll just interchange, sign will not change. Whereas 1 and 3 also will interchange, but the sign will change for both of them. So 8 minus 3 is 4 plus 2. Eight minus 3 minus 4 plus 2. கரெக்டா போட்டுருக்கேன்ப்பா உங்களுக்கு 7 and minus 10 ஆன்சர் கிடைச்சிருக்கு. எனக்கு வர மாட்டேங்குதே.
மெயின் டயகனல் மட்டும் தான் ஸ்வாப் பண்ணனும். இன்னொரு டயகனல் வந்து சைன் மட்டும் தான் மாத்தணும். ஸ்வாப் பண்ணனும்.
ஓகே, மெயின் டயகனல் மட்டும் ஸ்வாப் பண்ணிட்டு இந்த டயகனல்ல சைன் மட்டும் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணனும். எஸ் மா கதிர், ஓகேடா. இஸ் ரைட் பா. I think I made that mistake. Answer வரலைன்னு பார்க்கறேன். Okay, so then it is going to be 2 4s are 8 minus 1. 4 3s are 12 plus 2, which is 7 and minus 10. Yes, ma. So x is equal to 7 and y is equal to minus 10. Yes, ma. Aditya, correct. போட்டச்சப்பா மீ ஜனனி போட்டியாம்மா அந்த கொஸ்டின் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டுக்கு அப்புறம் சத்தமே காணும். டவுட் ஒன்று கேட்டதோட முடிஞ்சு போச்சா? அவ்வளவுதானா?
போட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன் ஆண்டி.
போட்டுட்டு இருக்கியாமா? சரி, எனக்கு இதுக்கு அதே மாதிரி ஆன்சர் கொடுங்க பார்க்கலாம். ஐ வில் கிவிங் யூ த மேட்ரிக்ஸ். இது ஒரு வேர்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் தான், பட் ஐ திங்க் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லெட்ஸ் கெட் திஸ் ரைட். ஒர்க் ஷீட் பண்ணும்போது நீங்க உங்க வேர்ட் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எல்லாம் பண்ணுங்க. அதை எழுதுனா நமக்கு டைம் தான் வேஸ்ட் ஆகும். No other work, right? Only max, no. So fully concentrate, use your entire time. But நீங்களா ஒரு பிளான் போட்டு பண்ணீங்கன்னா அதுக்கப்புறமா திருப்பி கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ கொஞ்சம் என் பிளானை ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்கன்னாவே நீங்க 2 நாள்ல யூ கேன் ஃபினிஷ் ஆஃப் தி என்டையர் போர்ஷன்ஸ். ஸோ இப்ப சாம்பிள் பேப்பர்ஸ் போடுற லெவலுக்கு நம்ம இன்னும் வரல. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் we have to make sure that we are thorough with your basics. ஸோ நீங்க NCERT போடுங்க. So you strengthen your basics, then do the worksheets which is from sample papers. அப்ப the worksheets பண்ணும்போது you will know whether you are able to apply your knowledge and solve those questions. So that way you will be ready. So I've given one separate morning, evening பிரிச்சு உங்களுக்கு டெஸ்ட் போட்டிருக்கேன் நானு. We will see if you are all ready na you can do full portion நீங்க Thursday பண்ணிடலாம். But depending on how ready you are. So அது நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சிரும் Wednesday குள்ள we will know how far we have studied. A inverse. அர்த்தனா சொல்றியாமா A inverse? ஷாம் சொல்றியா? யாரா சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். A inverse தப்பண்ணும்ல. Main diagonal to be swapped and this diagonal sign to be changed. Correct? Come on டா. கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா போடுங்க பார்க்கலாம். But the determinant கண்டுபிடிக்கல நம்ம. Determinant is equal to -40 plus 20. Just -20. So I have 1 by -20 of this. So இது ஒரு 640 by 0 போச்சுன்னா I'm getting a 32 and 30 அப்பா. Okay, 32, 30, Divya, Amruta sign check பண்ணோம். Kadir correct, Lavanya sign, Artana correct, Aditya yes, Kavya yes. Surya, you did not give me the answer still. Did you finish this, ma?
Ma'am, I sent half of the answer.
Surya, I can't hear you, ma.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, I sent that -640, -601, ma'am.
Okay, pa.
So even
So
that,
previous question determinant was 1. That's why I did not divide it. Here determinant is -20. So actual formula wise for that is 1 by determinant of A into this. Okay, yes, Neha, yes, Charu, yes, ma. Good, pa. Can I move ahead? 8th question ku poren pa. Like I just have idu mudinjadu kittathetta. Yeah, last we do this correctly, then we have finished all the models here. So finding A inverse for a 3 by 3 matrix. So 3 by 3 matrix, you have to find the values and use it to solve the ketala. We know how to solve. So that also we know. So, but anyways, let me take one easier numbers question I will take. So usually I'll give you kutti numbers like this tampa so that it is kind of manageable. Nariya zeros irukku paranga ipo idhula, so that you can get the answer quickly. If it's a normal paper, then yes, definitely this is our 5-mark question. If you just do it patiently, slow panningana, remember majority of these questions when the answer will not be a fraction. It will be a proper whole number for us. This is asked in 2020 sample paper. Two into கிடைச்சதாப்பா ஸ்ரீஹரி நீயும் எனக்கு ஆன்சர் அனுப்பவே இல்லை ரொம்ப நேரமா. What are you doing பா?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on. So first to find the A inverse, oh my god, the A inverse க்கு cofactor கண்டுபிடிக்கணுமா? Okay. Don't feel lazy at all here pa. ஒரு சின்ன mistake here can cost you the entire 5 mark. அதனால just to do it slowly, it's okay if it takes some time. But இத கரெக்டா எழுதிட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா மிஸ்டேக் வரதுக்கு சான்ஸ் இல்ல. செகண்ட் ரோ செகண்ட் காலம் 1002. செகண்ட் ரோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம்க்கு வந்து -1012 பாருங்க. செகண்ட் ரோ செகண்ட் 1002 cofactor of second row third column na 1 minus 1 0. Okay. யார் அதுக்குள்ள கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டீங்களா? சூர்யா கூகுளா சூர்யா?
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Just now I did, ma'am.
-1034 1024. So fast, how you finished? Cofactor 1 minus 1 2 3. Two, 4, 2, minus 2, 2, 1, minus 4, 4, 5. So while writing my adjoint of A, I will change the sign now. So I'll say 2 minus 4, 2. I'm writing in column wise. Again, this is going to be my change the sign as such, change the sign as such, change the sign as such. Let me check my answer. -2, 4. Oh, இது வந்து why are they getting minus? Two, 2, 4. கரெக்டா வந்திருக்கான்னு தெரியலப்பா எனக்கு. 2, 1, 4 இல்ல 2 minus 1, 4 வருதுப்பா உங்களுக்கு. They have taken a different என்ன சொல்றது இந்த ஆர்டரை மாத்தி எடுத்திருக்காங்க. பட் I think anyway we should get the same answer. So 1 by determinant of A வந்து 1 by 6 into 2, 2 minus 4. I'll stick to my values. Into B value வந்து 3, 17 and 7. Yeah, ma Janani, yes ma.
ఆంటీ A3, 2 డిటర్మినెంట్ ఉన్నదండి.
Engappa?
కోఫాక్టర్ ఆఫ్
Co-factor of one unna pa
3,
first
2.
A11, A12, A13, A32 சொல்றியா இதுவா? 3ல 2 போச்சுன்னா
கோஃபாக்டர் ஆஃப் 1 - 1 0 1.
ஒன் 024 தான் எழுதியிருக்கேன். இது எந்த வேல்யூன்னு தெரியல ஜனனி, எந்த வேல்யூவை கேக்குறேன்னு தெரியல.
கோஃபாக்டர் ஆஃப் 1 - 1 0 1.
1 - 1 0 2 3. ஓகே ஆமா 1 into 1 1 minus 0 தானேப்பா இது. 0 into -1 0 தானே. உன் டவுட் எனக்கு புரியலமா என்ன கேக்குறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு.
இல்ல ஆண்டி அது கோஃபாக்டர் ஆஃப் 1 0 2 4 தானே ஆண்டி.
கோஃபாக்டர் ஆஃப் 2 3 னா இது 3 3 இது இல்லையா 2
சோ 1 0 2 4.
ஓ இங்க எழுதி இருக்கிறது சொல்றியா நீ? வரேன். கோஃபாக்டர் ஆஃப் 2ல 3 போச்சுன்னா 1 minus 1 2 3 எழுதணுமா இங்க?
2 4 ஆண்டி வரும்.
சரி உங்களுக்கு எல்லாரும் ஆன்சர் வந்துச்சா? நம்ம ஏதோ மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிருக்கேன்னா தெரியல இங்க.
உங்களுக்கு வந்து அடுத்த ஆண்டி எனக்கு வந்துச்சு.
2ல 1 போச்சு -1 0 1 2 எழுதியாச்சு. 2ல 2 போயிடுச்சு 1 0 0 2 எழுதியாச்சு. 2ல 3 போயிடுச்சு. கரெக்டா தான் போட்டிருந்தேன் ஜனனி நானு. இங்க பாரு 2ல செகண்ட் ரோல தேர்ட் காலம் போயிடுச்சு. அப்போ 1 - 1 0 1 அதான் நான் இங்க எழுதியிருக்கேம்மா. இது வந்து 2 1 தானே. 2 1 2 2 2 3 தானே.
ஓகே ஆண்டி.
-28 -12 plus 34 minus 28 6 minus 17 plus 7 5s are 35. மோஸ்ட்லி டிவைட் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கணும். ஸோ பாருங்க தான் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களான்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ 34 plus 6 40 minus 28 வந்து 12. இது ஒரு -40 plus 34 வந்து -6. 41ல 17 போகணும் 24. So எல்லாமே multiples. So it's going to be 2 minus 3, sorry, 2 minus 1 and 4. X, Y, Z. Yes, Madhivya, Amrita, all of you. I think you're getting a little confidence here, I think it's okay. No, not a difficult problem. இதுல கொஞ்சம் கேஸ் ஸ்டடிஸ் அதெல்லாம் கேட்டா எப்படி போடணுங்கிறது அந்த ஒர்க் ஷீட் நீங்க சால்வ் பண்ணும்போது மேபி யூ வில் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஹவு டு டூ தட் கண்ணா. ஸோ இதுதான் மாடல்ஸ் ஆஃப் திஸ் லெசன். ஸோ இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு ஹேவ் அ ஃபுல் ரிவிஷன் அப்படின்னா LPP அண்ட் மேட்ரிசஸ் டிட்டர்மினன்ட்ஸ்க்கு these are the concepts that you have to know before you start to revise. So இதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க பண்ண வேண்டியது just go through the theory once. So once you are done, maybe tomorrow morning வந்து you can just spend 1 hour to do ஒரு few questions on this past board papersல இருந்து and upload it for me before your 11 o'clock. சரியா? So that then once we discuss the answers, it will be a little more useful also. We will know ஏதாவது mistakes finally உங்களுக்கு doubts இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதை clarify பண்ணிட்டு we will move on to the revision of chapter 5 and 6. சரியா? So that's the plan for tomorrow. So I just want to keep on ticking one by one. Okay. So yeah, but then I'll stop here because today I had only planned for these 3 lessons. So I don't want to do more questions today.
What are the theory that you told to read? Again?
From your textbook in front, Mohit, you have the theory, you have the introduction to the chapter.
Yes.
So adala you will have your properties. I will also see if I have some other books, Oswald and the book I will send it to you. But what are the types of matrices? Symmetric na and zero matrix na and identity matrix. So the terms that are important there. Same for determinants also. Some properties are there. Just go through the properties once. Though it is deleted for you, some of them might come in handy for solving 1 mark questions. So those 2 and LPP also theory you have to study what is feasible region, what is optimal value, and the definitions padinga because they're asking MCQ from that. Straightforward statement from the book. So these 3 lessons, just read your theory once. That's all. That's the work that you have to do.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
go through your word problems from matrices. If at all you have exemplar book la some word problems are there, solutions book லயே இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு. அத மட்டும் go
Ma'am,
through பண்ணிக்கோங்க.
From which chapters can we expect theory questions?
Theory questions you can expect from all the chapters, but more predominantly from these 3 chapters. We have around 5 marks theory, Mohit. So MCQ la assertion reason questions alam theory questions thane most
Yes,
of the
ma'am.
questions. So at least 5 marks from MCQ is going to be theory. For all the lessons you have to do this exercise. Read before. Ipo integrals la kuda there are some theory given there. So that also we have to read once. Now final round illaya adanal. It will also help you. Most of you writing your entrance exams, you will be maths one important illaya. So even private engineering colleges or your JE means whatever you are writing, those theory will also be important for you. So anala make it a habit and finish off the theory now.
Yes, ma'am.
Seriya. So see you tomorrow then pa. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma'am.